Well, Stephen, manager of the month, and Jake Hastie's won player of the month as well. Do these double awards just kind of showcase and testament to all the work that goes on here?
Yeah, I think it is a testament to everybody involved. You know, we've got a staff that work tirelessly behind the scenes. You know, all anybody sees is the finished product on a Saturday, and these young boys have taken a lot of development. You know, but the staff and Keith and Craig, Andy Bowes, the stuff he does with them in the gym work as well. Mo now coming as well as add another dimension to it. So fantastic staff we have, and I think the awards for myself and Jake are more an award for the work the football club has done as a whole.
It was a fantastic month. Obviously, we were 6 wins in a row. Just reflect on that time we had.
Yeah, it's good. You got to enjoy that there. Did we say that we'd win 6 in a row? Probably not, but we had real belief that the players we brought in, we knew Bowley would add a real element of pace and invention to it that we didn't have. We knew Elliott further up the pitch would be better and find this form again. And bringing Jake back, we had that earmarked all the time. So we were excited to get that on. We probably didn't think it would have the success instantly that we did. It takes time, but we're happy with it, and it's now a case of building on that form.
Let's talk more, because much is made about the change in the style of play, if you like. Just talk me through that kind of process and what actually changed. Was it, in your mind, was it something major? Was it minor? How did you view things?
Players change. The big thing for me is you play to the strength of your players. Last season we were able to recruit big, strong players who were quick. We put a lot of balls into the box. We played a little bit more direct, and we were very successful with it. I think that's what people forget. 2 cup finals for Motherwell for the first time in goodness knows how many years, and a point off the top 6. So that worked. We lost a lot of players from it. Even this season, we've already lost Cedric, just before the season. Charles Dunn for a large part of it. Bowman and young further down the line with young Stuart McKinstry. So you've got to change that, but you can only change it when you get the personnel to do it. Contrary to popular belief, my favourite system is 4-3-3, but you play that when you've got the personnel to do it, and we've got the personnel to do that now, and we're keeping working on it, and we're keeping improving on it. And it's a bad manager to play to things and strengths that your players can't do. And last season we couldn't have played in that format. This season and now after Christmas we're able to do that. And when you look again in the summer, you coach and you put things in place that suit the playing style, that suit the staff of players that you're able to recruit and attract to the football club. So we'll readdress that. Nothing's set in stone. You don't stick to one system. And as I say, we're enjoying what we're doing at the moment. We're trying to build on that, and we will try and recruit players that fit into that, but that's not always the case.
I guess that kind of lends to your kind of style of management, because some may just doggedly stick to a system, what they believe in, but you looked at it, you adapted and changed things around. Yeah,
we did, and even before Christmas we tried to, with the personnel we had, we went a 4-4-2 diamond on lots of occasions. I think 40% of the games we did play a back 4. So the change to the back 4 isn't a huge one for us. We've been doing that there on and off. The change is we've got invention up the top end of the pitch. We've got pace up the top end of the pitch. And players make or break you. So they're the ones doing it at the moment, and they're in good run of form. People have got their confidence high, and there seems to be a little bit more belief around the place, and winning games does it.
A derby always has that edge to it. How do you channel that into getting another win?
I think it's a great game. I love the derby games, for the bragging rights for fans. It's huge. And I've said to the boys, they've taken their plaudits. Everyone's had a well done, a pat on the back, but now our next run of games starts, and this is a huge game for us. They've gone up to Aberdeen and got a terrific result. They seem to be re-energised. There seems to be a lot of confidence about Aki's at the moment. I know Brown well, and he's a good football guy who's done a good job so far. So we have to be right on our game. Everyone has to be 100% up for it, and that's what I reiterate to the boys that are starting. There's boys in the background who are training ever so well, desperate to take their chance, desperate to get in the team, so they have to be on top of their game, otherwise there's people waiting to take their chances in the team.
We've got that incentive to push for top 6. Does that kind of energise the players as well, to give them an extra 5% because there's a target in mind rather than looking over the shoulders as we were before?
It certainly gives you something to aim for, rather maybe being in a mid-table mediocrity, and it doesn't matter if you win, doesn't matter if you lose. But we don't have a group of players like that. Every training session is 100%. Every game's 100%. They don't always play to the best of their ability, but in terms of the application, it's never ever to be questioned. So it's a case that we have put ourselves in a great position to look up. But this game is a real big game for us, and we have to be right on the money to make sure that we go into the next 2 games, which are big games because they're the teams directly above us, but to give ourselves the chance we need to start that on Saturday.